What's up, everybody? Brian Mann here, Hands-On Auto Training. This is February 28th, 2022. I don't know if we're going to be doing an end-of-day video or not, but we have ourselves a 2009 GMC Acadia. It is a crank, no-start situation. I'll go ahead and hit that up for you. We have a crank, no start, a crank, start, stall, and I'm going to share with you why in just a second. I want to show you guys that we do have no codes here. So in diagnostic trouble codes, you can see we don't have any codes in the engine control module. Well, son of a gun, it didn't show me that before. Hold on. Wait a second, guys. This is awesome. I'm telling you, we didn't have any codes before, but I'm just going to leave it at that, because did you see where it said no codes before? Yep. Yeah. So we might have another issue going on with this vehicle. I did not have any codes a second ago, but now let's just take a look at this. This is going to be good. I got the screen recording going for you. So evap emissions purge solenoid, heater control circuit, intake camshaft actuator, solenoid, exhaust. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff going on. Now I got to tell you guys what happened when I got on site. This battery was actually dead. Actually, I think they just installed it when I got on site, so we may have some code setting right now that weren't apparent to me when I first did my pre-scan. I got here, we did a pre-scan on it, and I had 0 codes in the engine control module. I am going to double check my codes in the fuel pump control module right now, because the shop had actually called me up thinking that we were going to be dealing with a fuel issue, fuel delivery issue. They thought they didn't have injectors squirting or something like that. And my fuel pump control module before had no codes. We still have no codes there. But guys, I'm here to tell you right now, I don't have my fuel test bottle, but take a look at that fuel. I think you'll all agree with me. We have an issue here. I'll show you what I had done. I was looking at the actual fuel pressure versus desired on the gauge here, and you know, we're getting around 50 to 60 psi while cranking. Now, this thing just said a bunch of codes that I did not know were existing before. I really don't know how much time I'm going to spend investigating them, because we do have a lot of stuff is off and loose. This vehicle did start and run because we had run it off some starting fluid just to make sure we actually had ourselves a runner. So I'm going to have to go back and check with the shop about how much further they want to go, but we know for sure we have a fuel quality issue. We have water in the fuel. It feels a bit funny. When I first got it on my fingers, it didn't feel like gasoline. However, what was interesting, it did evaporate relatively quickly. So guys, make sure you keep your fuel pressure test bottle with you. I got my van packed full of stuff and I don't have it with me. I had to find a water bottle. So guys, you see we had some contaminated fuel here. That was definitely an issue going on. And I didn't have my fuel test bottle. I'm actually ordering another one from Amazon in about 2 minutes here after I'm done making this video. The reason being is it's just more professional for me to be able to actually take a large fuel sample, save it, let it separate if it's going to or not. And also I'll have a dedicated bottle for it. So I do feel that might be in my van somewhere and I misplaced it, or I just lost it. I don't know what happened, but kind of embarrassing. I'm telling you guys which tool you should have, and I don't even have it myself. And as far as diagnosing these types of problems go, as I've said before in other videos, if you haven't checked out the fuel tester video that's on there online on the YouTube, I'll put a link to it in the description. But as I say in that video, fuel quality issues can be such a complicated thing or overlooked thing, causing a lot of issues with a diagnosis of a drivability problem or a no-start issue. And I think that's what we're up against here. This vehicle did run just fine off of brake clean, so that means that we have, you know, we have intake, compression, ignition, power, exhaust, right? We have the strokes of the engine going on, and we know it can run. Now, that does not mean that our injector is firing, but being that we have water in the fuel, I'm not even going to that far yet. We're going to get the water out of the gas, get the tank flushed, lines flushed, and see what happens. Guys, I'm pumped up to go to Vision. I'll be heading out there on Wednesday afternoon, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.